What's going on, Jerome's? Beautiful Friday. Birds are chirping and stuff. And Kevin O'Connell fed the local media jackals. Again, hat model. Had some stuff and some things. Had some injury designations ahead of their big-time, huge matchup against the Lions Sunday at historic U.S. Bank Stadium. So first off, expecting the fans to be phenomenal, as they always are. Going to be loud and proud, and hopefully half of the stadium isn't 49ers fans. Also shouted out P.J. Fleck and the Gophers, 2 wins over California teams, even though UCLA is trash. Yeah. Also, lots of love for the Lynx. Justin Jefferson been courtside every single game as they're scrapping to try and win a title. Stupid New York Liberty. And their stupid faces and their stupid officiating. Not saying, I'm just saying. Injury designation. So Cashman outside. How about that with a turf toe? Caleb Evans with a hip are going to be out on Sunday. Knew about Cashman. And Evans hasn't practiced all week, so it's a spot for Ivan Pace Jr. as well as Kamu Grugier-Hill to be stepping up. And Grugier has been perfectly fine. When he stepped in when Pace was injured. And for Evans, so Evans hasn't really been in on the defensive rotation, but it could mean that Dwight McLaughlin could be active on Sunday and filling in at his special team spots, which frankly would be kind of nice. But also against the Jets, Evans, when he was taken out of the game, you did have Trent Sherfield as well as Theo Jackson picking up his slack on the punt teams. And then also you got Patrick Jones second, Aaron Jones, Harrison Phillips, TJ Hawkinson, and Dalton Risner all listed as questionable. Now, TJ and Risner are on the reserve list, so they would have to be activated at some point. He talked about how he wouldn't commit to saying that it's going to be the same starting 5 on the offensive line as it has been, right? So I think that does raise an eyebrow a little bit. Said that they're going to have a meeting as a staff and with the training staff as well to determine what they're going to do with Hawkinson and Risner. Aaron Jones says that 2 really good days of work. Now, my prediction for Sunday is Jones is going to play, and he's going to be at 100%, and he's going to be really damn good. And I think there's a chance that they're going to activate Risner and maybe not start him, but Ed Ingram would be on that short leash, like has been reported. So Risner would be active and be a backup. But if Ingram doesn't really step up, it could be tossed out there. And Hawkinson's a little bit murkier of a situation. Like you don't really get a good read on it. It wouldn't shock me at all if they don't activate him, and maybe they wait until the Rams game on Thursday, or maybe they give him the extra time with the de facto bye week and then get him up for Week 9 against the Colts. All right, but first off, they would have to activate him because his 21-day window ends on the Rams game, but they could activate him and just have him be a scratch against the Rams, but then give him extra time for the Colts. Either way, we'll see. Also, wanted to get Risner as many snaps on the right side as possible because they want him to have versatility. Or it could be you really did believe in Blake Brandel, hence you giving him a 3-year contract, and you wanted Risner to have some experience on the right side, even though he's played left throughout his NFL career, just in case you had to pull Ed Ingram, which looks like it's going to happen here very soon. Also, like talked about, want to get the best 5 guys out there. Yeah, that's something that they always say about the offensive line, except going back for years has never been the truth, right? So all the years of Drew Samia and Dakota Dozier and Elfline at guard, but hopefully cooler heads will prevail and logic will prevail. And if Ingram steps up as a pass protector, awesome, great, because he's pretty damn solid as a run blocker. But if he's not doing that, you do have to get Risner in there. That's been the whole plan. Running back Cam Akers came back to the Vikings, trade 2 years in a row. Has been great all week long. The Vikings, even if Jones goes, I think that he would be on a snap count. I think the Vikings would finally get wise with that. And Chandler's been inconsistent. Cam Akers is a solid do-it-all running back, so that could see him having a little bit more work there right out of the gate. And with Phillips and Patrick Jones second, O'Connell didn't sound too overly concerned, and even though the list is questionable, most times players listed as questionable do end up playing, so it could just be out of abundance of caution that they were limited practice this week. Also, happy with the Vikings' depth, which it really does say a lot about Kwesi and the scouting department, the way that they formulated this roster, because, a lot of teams, every single team has injuries. every single year. And the Vikings have had their fair share already, but next guy up mentality, and you're good to go. They're super deep in the front seven, and also in the safety room and the secondary. So I think that the Vikings, it's a testament to what Kwesi has done with his team, and glad to see a little shout out there. Also, Kamu Grugier-Hill praised his versatility and reliability, not only on defense but also special teams. And Kamu came in for Ivan Pace Jr. earlier in the season, had 2 picks, and O'Connell talked about how respected Kamu's game from playing with him, playing against him for a couple of seasons, as well as Flores, that connection there too. So Grugier is fan-freaking-tastic. Like, it's exactly what you want as a veteran off-ball linebacker and a guy who plays a phenomenal special teams as well. Also, talked about the captains and specifically Justin Jefferson ascending as a leader in the locker room because it's his show now, right? He's not only the team captain, he's great in the wide receiver room, but of the entire team, and he sets the tone. And Jefferson, he's not. Yeah, as you see from the documentaries, like, he's a pretty quiet, reserved dude. But once the chains go on, once he becomes Jets, he's fired up. He loves winning. He loves seeing. He's a receiver that when Addison was doing well, when Jalen Speedy Naylor was doing well, he's the one who's more. He's almost more excited for them to do well than himself. Right, where you see some receivers, you see some players that guys at their position start doing well. You're like, But no, Jefferson, like we said, all he wants to do is win, and all he wants to do is be the best at his position. Right, and he wants to win Super Bowls. He wants all that stuff, and just leading by example. And he exhibits zero diva attitude. Like, his contract, again, you look at Jamar Chase and his contract issues. You look at Ayuk. You look at CeeDee Lamb, and the way they went about their business. Jefferson got his deal, and he never made a peep about things. And now he puts in that work. He's first in the building. He's last to leave. He busts his ass, and he sets a tone. And for every other player on this roster, not just the receivers, but every single other player, hey, Justin Jefferson is a generational talent. He got paid. He's a team captain, yet he's still in here working, trying to get better every single day. What are you doing if you're not doing that? Right? It really does speak to the culture, and that's the reason why Jefferson is such a cornerstone here. But that's it. Kevin O'Connell Friday presser ahead of Sunday's stunning superstar matchup against the low-energy Detroit Lions. Vikings by 1,000. Got this, man. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You know what to do. Skull production value.